Hello, everybody. Brian here from quantlabs.net, continuing along with JavaScript. Just wanted to show you VS Code. I'm actually moving towards it now. Makes sense when you're moving into JavaScript, React. So what I'm going to show you is a couple of things. So obviously you're wanting to load up your VS Code or install it. I'm sure you know how to figure that out. Under the extensions here, a couple of things that I'm finding can be useful. The other thing you first also want to install is the Node JS. So you just run that or download and let that get installed um, as well. So that will be done for your OS. I'm on Windows. The other thing is you want to load these extensions up. There's this JavaScript ESG code snippet, prettier Babel JavaScript as well. Okay, so as I said, just as an example, you'll have Babel JavaScript, you install it or whatnot, and all those other ones that I mentioned. Sometimes you'll get this weird error. One thing you may need to look for is your that the and a node and npm, all that is on your path, your file path. So what you want to do is load up your system environmental variables. I'll just show you here. Okay, so once you find it, you'll find oops, wrong one. uh, Under here, you'll find environment. So these are the system properties, environmental variables. If you go under path here, you'll see here that it's proper Node.js is on the path. So that's good. So if you do a system prompt, like here, just open up the system prompt. You want to make sure you got npm available. Um, I think Node is another one. So those are the things that you want to be able to run on your desktop or on your system prompt. These are command prompts for Windows, not if you're like me running, in this case, as an example, the WSL2 for Linux. So, yeah, this is all Windows command prompt. Okay, so there's that. So this Word document, or what I have here, is like a um, a checklist. In here, to run Node.js, this tutorial is really good. So they pull that up. So here, how to run JavaScript and Visual Studio Code, setting up the environment. You also may want to install this as well. Let me just go over to the extensions here. So, um, so there's the extension pack. It looks like it's no longer supported. I got here the Node.js extension pack. That's what I'm using. That's number one. Another one that's very helpful is it's called Code Runner. This is really helpful. I think this is the easiest one of all of them. So if you look for, let's see here, Code Runner, yeah, right here, Code Runner, and get that installed as well. Installing extensions is fairly basic. This is what you can do with the Code Runner. So let's say in the folder here, this is a React app, but I'm going to load in my Node.js HelloWorld. So I don't know if this is the best practices. Personally, it's like whatever. I've got this subfolder called JavaScript, so I have this folder called Hello. Select And there should be a right here. So this is the command for the hello world. That's it, one line. I'll explain right here. Now, the cool thing with the Code Runner extension, what you can do is just do this, and then you'll see run code. Boom, it will load up your everything that you want with the proper output on the console. And there you go. That's for Node.js. Okay, so let's take a look at setting up your um, for now React.js. This one is very, very useful. I think this is standard. So using React and Visual Code from Visual Code, visualstudio.com. So this is fairly normal. Okay, so if you go um, your into your VS Code, what you can do in this case, this is after you create your shell Hello World uh, React app. So in this case, let me just show you what's generated here. So this is called just my app. So this is the entire app here. Like I'm going to show you the process how this works. Um, so basically in your terminal, you can run this the um, within the Visual Code. So here under Visual Code, what you can do is go under View and run a terminal session. This I like. Okay, so you can see it defaults to my folder here, my app. So you can do all your usual shell console stuff. And the cool thing is it will support Linux. So I can go into my app, boom, and there's all the files that I just showed you. That's all cool, right? So now what I can do is you just navigate wherever you want it to go, whatever folder. So in my case, if I just come up here, ran this command here. So let me create a my app 2. Okay. So in my case, I'm going to call it my app 2. And now it's going to run and create all the necessary files, dependency files, everything for equivalent of a Hello World app, right? And then this is where you got to go to navigate to that once it's done. So looks like, oh, that's still generating. Um, this is the farthest and easiest I've got with um with VS Code. I find it if you don't know what you're doing, I find VS Code can be very cumbersome. But in this case, with what I'm showing you here, if you're getting into JavaScript, Node, JS, or React JS, these are the easiest that I've seen so far. I mean, I'm no expert here, but it was pretty relatively quick to get this set up. So let's see the results of this command here that I just ran. This one right here, and then I'll run the app just as would be expected. So it takes a while, all this stuff here. And then I'll have to navigate. Let me just go up one folder here. Um, no. So I'll just pull up the open here. Uh, so I will open a folder and then go up one level. Okay, and then you go into my JavaScript here, and then here's the folder here called my app 2, sorry. So it's still creating it. So you know that this is being created as we're sitting here waiting for this to complete. So it looks like it's almost done. 69 packages. A couple of things I want to note here about JavaScript. Vulnerabilities, 2 moderate, 6 high. You can do an audit on it by running npm audit to see where the weaknesses are. But these are the commands you want to know about. So in my case, I'm going to manually select that. This is a newly created project, my app 2. See my app 2, all the necessary files under source. Yes, I trust this. Boom, boom, boom. There's all the code here, all the CSS, all that. And then when you go back to your terminal, let's see if there's I'm sure there's a hotkey I could use here. And then what it said was to, let's see here. So I can just do an npm start and off it goes. So it's going to automatically bring up my default browser. And there we go. It's bringing up the app. And that's pretty simple once you get it set up. And it will get everything all rendered and whatnot. I don't know if this is the most efficient way of doing it, but there you go. There's your first React app with Visual Studio. So hopefully I'll help you out. You want to learn more, get on my email list by subscribing to the email quantlabs.net/books. Over and out. Thanks for watching.